We're going to try and start it up. She's drinking. What's going on? Welcome to another video of Hoodstick. Yes, today we are going to be talking about the Yamaha YZ250cc bike, and you can see I got some petrol there, a few of the bits and bobs which I will go through with you guys. I just want to say really appreciate everybody dropping the comments down below on the comment section. I'm just really shocked because normally when I drop a car video or a new car or anything like that, there'll probably be a certain amount of comments, but with this bike it actually got like so many comments, and I'm just a bit shocked as to why there's so many comments. And I actually wanted to ask, are you guys new to the channel only because of the bike? A lot of people have said, you know, sell the bike, that bike is too powerful for you for the first time, your first ever bike. Start off with something that's about 125cc or even a proper pit bike. Yes, I admit it, I made a mistake. I did want a pit bike originally, you know, and this was way bigger than I thought. I didn't expect it to be so big, and actually it's actually like a bit of a race bike, so it's a bit of a shock to me, I admit it. But you know, I've done a bit of like background check and stuff. The main focus, what I want to get the message across to everybody, is that this was like my dream, like my big goal, to get a dirt bike, a scrambler if you call it back then. Back when I watched the movie Terminator 2, when you had the scrambler. Like, it was just like, wow, man, that's exactly what I want to experience. All the dirt bikes, you know, rallying through the hills and forests, and it's just, since I was a kid I've always wanted one, but I could just never afford one. I'll be straight honest with you guys, I could never ever afford one. It was way out of my budget. You know, everybody back then, I was young and you don't really get one. I was more into cars back then, but the thing is, this was my dream, but I just couldn't get it when I was younger. But now, because I'm more like mature and more like, you know, everything that I buy, I look at it more in a business perspective. And yes, I do look at this as an investment at the same time. So when I buy cars, when I buy modified cars, when I buy a motorbike now, I look at it as a business perspective. The fact that it can be an investment, I can make money back off it if I need to sell it, and I can enjoy it. But with this one, definitely, you know, I will talk about the price in another video when we've done the fixes and stuff. I know a lot of people have asked where did you get it from, the auction, how much, but we'll cover that in another video. But right now, you know, it seems like it was a good price, it's a good investment. I do have plans to make this road legal, because I have spoken to quite a few people in bike dealerships. There's actually one mentioned behind bars where I got some of the items from. They've gave me some knowledge, so I've had to ask several people for knowledge about the bike, because I'm an absolute newbie, I admit it. I don't know anything about the bike, but you know, I've done a bit of digging around, I've read forums, I've watched YouTube videos, and I've got a bit of background history, so we'll just go through that right now. So this is I thought it was a 2007 model, because somebody mentioned in the comment section it's a 2007 Yamaha bike, but this is actually a 2004 Yamaha. It's the EXF2 model. This is whether it's got probably 2007 earlier body panels or whatnot, I'm not too sure, but let's get to the bottom of it. I did look around the bike, I can see that it's got a few mods. A few people in the comment section mentioned that before I even start the bike up, I gotta check the air filter, which is below the seat, clean up the air filter, and also use petrol. People in the comment section that gave me the information, and people that I spoke to, have said to mix it with C12 or avgas oil. But the person that I spoke to in the dealership that deals with these bikes mentioned that I get this one, Silken Comp 2 Plus 2-stroke. Well, I'll go through that when I start the bike, but I'll tell you now. Actually, basically, you get a 5 litre of V-Power petrol, premium petrol, and you put 2-stroke. Basically, at the back of this, right there, if you see that, 100 ml. So 5 liters, 100 ml. Mix it, shake it, that will do the job. So and that's the items that I got that I'm going to clean up the filter. The dealership person told me that you got to get the air filter out, you got to soak it in a plastic box, squeeze it out, wash it with water, and then you spray it with the foam filter oil, and then make sure it's all oiled, lubricated, and then put it back into the bike, and do that all the time. So I'm trying to learn about this bit by bit. Now let's jump back to the bike again, back to the clutch. I know the clutches, there's a few issues with the clutch cable, shall I say. I spoke to the person again at the bike shop, and they recommend me that it is the clutch cable, because if you see here, it just won't pull back. There's like a gap here, it just won't open up. They mentioned that it should be like a 10p gap, and it should, with resistance it'll pull back, but it's not doing that at the moment. Now I've adjusted it with here, I pulled it back, span it all the way, but nothing. So I'm guessing it's got to be from here. I've tried twisting that, but that didn't do anything, so I got to take this casing off and look at the clutch itself. But they said that literally 99% it's got to be the clutch cable. I might have to check inside there. If it's not connected, I got to get myself a new clutch cable. Okay, so now that's a problem with the bike. I haven't started the bike yet, which we will do when we do that. But now the modifications on the bike, what's it called again? Yeah, another thing is somebody mentioned a few, like, it's modified. So I've actually done a bit of digging up. I checked the exhaust. It says right here HGS, so it's actually got HGS exhaust system modification. They actually go for like £300 to £400. They do. It's got decent tires all the way around. They are 19-inch wheels. Back are a bit bigger. The front is what it is. The fork of the suspension looks in good condition. Shower, whether that's a company known, but somebody did mention that it's an early model fork that can be changed from 2004. You can actually change the parts on a 2004 Yamaha, 2001, all the way up until 2009 or even earlier. It's the best thing about Yamaha bikes, you can just mix around the parts with the early bikes. It's got a few modifications on here. It's actually got apricot handles. It's even got apricot guards for the chain, the throttle. I know a lot of people, I said to people, stamp it. I didn't literally mean stamp it, but I watched some videos. You got to slowly crank it, and then you push the stick down, and then bit of gas, and it will start up. But we will get back to that. But we're talking about the mods, apricot again. So it's got a few nice little piece of bits to this bike, which the previous owner has put on. It's also got CRD Absolute Performance Yamaha heel guard. You can see right here, CRD. It's even got it on the other side of the bike as well, right here. So again, it looks like it has been looked after, to be honest, which is really, really good stuff. Hopefully, if the bike starts up, I don't have to look at the major problems such as the pistons. Like if it's blew up, I can mess up the block. The dealership did mention that if the bike doesn't start up, then there could be something wrong with the block. The cylinders might need cleaning out, or if the pistons blew up and someone still tried to start it up, I don't want it could potentially blow the cylinders, and that's a big job. We're talking like £400 to do the cylinders. The best thing about Yamaha bikes, I know the reliability is not better than the KTM bikes, but they're quite cheap to buy parts and exchange here and there. 2-stroke, shall I say, sorry, because with the 4-stroke bikes, they're a lot more, the durability and the reliability is so much better. But that's one thing I didn't know, but I've done a bit of research and I've learnt it, and that's it. But I do want to touch up on one thing with you guys, is the fact that I'm going to be sensible when I ride the bike. It's my first bike, I know, and a lot of people mentioned to me like it's too fast, you're going to kill yourself, just sell it. I know cars are not like motorbikes, it's completely different, but when I drive the Skyline, it's scary, it's powerful, everybody that's sat in the Skyline, when they actually be inside the Skyline, they say to me it's a death trap. You know, like, how the hell do you drive that thing? Like, it's dangerous and everything. And when I first got it was a big jump for me. But I'm not crazy. Like, I'll feather in the throttle. I'll try and get used to the car. And just like this bike, my plan is to get used to it very slowly, ride around the yard. You know, I'm not going to go crazy and press on the throttle. And I know that I have learnt about the band, of course. I don't want the band kicking very powerful. It is a bit dangerous. A lot of people did mention in the comment section, just watch that power band, it can kick in very quick. But you know, I'm going to feather in very slowly. The people that have said, you know, just go slowly, take it easy, should be fine, I'm going to take that approach. I'm not going to go crazy. Wear a helmet and, you know, back guards, which some people have mentioned. I really appreciate that. But I'm just going to go very, very slowly, take it easy. And like I said, hopefully it's gonna be a walk in the park. You know, I was gonna take the air filter out and, you know, use the products to clean them up, but you know what, I'm just gonna go ahead and just try and start the bike up with the fuel that we've got, and hopefully the bike will start up. So fingers crossed, and let's begin with the job. And again, appreciate everybody dropping a comment and showing support for the video of the bike. And you know, that's #bike life. So I've already got 5 litres in there, high premium. It says right here 5 litres. I'm actually really excited, to be honest, because I hope the bike starts up. Okay, so now 100 mil. Let's whack that in there. It's crazy how you have to do these things. I've never ever done this before, but I just feel like for me it's like a learning curve. I'm learning new knowledge, learning new things, and it's pretty good. Smells juicy, that does. Drinky. Okay, right then, let's do this right. Don't want to mess this up, but they said put it sideways because it comes out more better. Bismillah. I think that seems about right, to be honest. Now they say that when you've got this in here, you shake it. Alright, so we took the petrol cap off, back the funnel in. This Yamaha YZ actually they take in 7 litres, but we're gonna put in 5. Actually, we're not gonna put the whole thing in. We'll put a little bit in. We'll put probably like 3 litres, just in case. Alright, here we go. Bismillah. It's like blue colour. She's drinking. First time I've ever done this. Never done this before. So we've put in 2 litres in there. That should be alright. She's really excited now. Okay, right. Let's start this up then. Fuel on, choke on. Alright, so first things first is pull this out. You slowly ride it in. Alright, now a bit of gas and we do it. Bismillah. Sounds a bit buggy, that does. Doesn't sound right, that doesn't. It's not starting. Is it the fuel filter? Is it electrical? I'm not sure. I've got a feeling it's the spark plug that needs to be changed. I don't know what this is. Seems like there's a lot of oil coming out. There's oil coming out of it. Could be the spark plug or anything. You guys can drop a comment down below why it's not starting. Let's park it up again. I give up. It's getting late. Guys, drop a comment down below, tell me what you think. Change the spark plug, get a new oil, change the filter, whatever it is, guys, I am shattered. It's getting late, and you guys can drop a comment down below if it's a fail. Hopefully we'll get started in the next video. Peace. Whew.